Chris Watts cries in this interview. And that alone confuses a lot of people. Because on the surface, tears are supposed to mean pain, regret, love. But watch when he cries. Not when his daughters' names are spoken. Not when Shanann's life is described. Not when investigators talk about what was lost. He cries when he is confronted. When Detective Tammy Lee shifts her tone. When the questions stop being gentle. When the room gets quiet and the weight of consequences settles in. That's when his voice cracks. That's when his head drops. That's when the tears come. And here's what matters. There are no tears for Bella. No tears for Celeste. No tears for Nico. Only tears for Chris Watts. Investigators notice it immediately. This isn't emotional overflow. This is pressure release. Psychologists call this self-focused distress. It's not grief for others. It's grief for the self, the life that's slipping away. Watch closely as he wipes his face. Then steadies his breathing. Then looks back up. The crying stops almost instantly. Because this isn't collapse. It's control slipping, and then being pulled back. And that's why this moment matters. Because right after the tears, he lies again. The crying doesn't soften him. It resets him. And in part 6, when we slow this interview down frame by frame, you'll see something chilling. The moment Chris Watts realizes, the tears won't save him. And that's when everything changes. But before we go there, remember the real victims in this room. Shanann Watts, Bella, Celeste, and Nico. They never got a chance to cry.
No matter what, I could do it. The one that took the money.
Hey, Chris.
Nothing will ever be the same again.
When you came in, was your wife on top of her right when you came in?
Yes.
So you saw it in person?
Yes, I saw the monitor. That's why I rushed in. So I went in there to talk to her again.
And when you came in, she was right there on top
She
of
was
you?
right there.
Okay.
Her hands on her throat. She didn't know what to do.
Are you trying to save Cece?
It's hard to go and say she wasn't moving. Her head's hanging over my lap like that.
So where did you put them out there? Because that's really important. Are they down in something? Are they under something? In something?
I didn't know what else to do.
I know, but someone really did. I know.
I didn't know what else to do. I was so scared.
I know.
It's like, my wife just did this, Dad just did that. What do I do?
Right.
Or anything that I would do from there was just going to be just insensitive and just a horrible thing.
You were in a tough spot. I think, what can you do, right?
Sometimes your body just kind of takes over and I'm looking over down here. Can you show us?
Well, there. What's gonna happen?
We're gonna help him get out of there.
Like what?
Would you prefer that one of your coworkers?
Oh my God, no.
Okay.
I can't have that.
We're afraid
You said that you're about to become a good man. They're gonna see this. You're like, what the fuck did you do, Chris? Like, what? Like, why didn't you just go to college to begin with?
Well, they weren't in your shoes. They don't know.
I know.
They weren't living your life.
I know, but still, it's like
People are gonna
I can never
We'll just go little steps at a time. How about that?
I can't have anybody show you out there. Anybody, no coworkers, please.
Okay.
I mean, they're just gonna form their own opinions anyways once they figure everything out anyway.
We'll just take little steps tonight then. How about that?
Yeah. Do you have to have any of them with you?
No.
No. We prefer you.
Can you and me and Tammy and Ronnie get in the car and just drive out there?
Just in the direction.
You just point it. Chris, I know they're gone, but they're still your babies, and you're still their dad.
You don't want them out there.
I don't want them out there.
And you don't want someone else to find them out there. You don't, I promise you. Take us. You give us a second so I can kind of get some things arranged. You done?
Ronnie, do you mind staying in here with him? Okay.
What the fuck are they? This is just fucking horrible. The problem is I don't even know if they believe me or not.
You never do nothing about your children.
Never.
What's your life right there?
Mm-hmm. I've always said she was the most stable person, but I never thought in a million years that could happen.
That's narrower. If they thought she could do anything there, LNCC or herself, and so children love herself, they just wanted to. And I look like she would, you know, she just lost it. Lost it.
Why did this happen to you? Why did this happen to the two little girls?
lawyer, so what to do. We're both, you guys have any other bad sleeping?
I emotionally drove her to do something stupid.
That shouldn't trigger that first, so I'll let you know for that.
That's all I can do right now.
I'll let you know for that, yes. For me, I figured that she could get to do that.
I don't know.
There's no reason she should take out all the children first. There's no reason she should take out all the children. She had to go through when you see her on top of her, on top of CC jumping her. And she just lost it. It's not as special the world couldn't handle that. You should do that into the cross. Private passion, what do you call it?
I don't know, like, that's because I hit it. I hit it.
The bad part of it, they'll have to realize what you just went through.
I hit it. That's the thing. That's the thing that's just gonna break the camel's back right there. I think just call the police right after it happened.
Just confused on what to do. don't know what happens, all you think about just moving.
You tell Mom yet?
I'm in the middle of time. Bring a little bit of kitchen water. While they look at the house, nothing else can go there.
Alright, it's already going on the market.
She's not going on bar house.
I was wanting to call in about it.
Not even told them.
Shanann initiated with an email, but then I called her Monday.
Getting all the kids and
Just being, she's had a temper. She's had that. One minute she's okay, one minute she's not.
she knew about the separation before, all that she couldn't go off that night.
Because she knew it wasn't fair. She knew. And I denied her once again.
And it's already been there. She found out something. Like, that's a good person to go with. that's great.
There's nothing wrong with it.
His phone did it, didn't you?
What's that?
Yeah, his phone did it, didn't you?
I don't know. It's,
What was she saying that one of them told her that she
so, you know, like, why and why would this get up and just like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
That was after all that happened. He was pretty lost it. I think the rest of the he was straight after the what she had done, killed both her children. But the officer was right, but not going to make excuses for what happened to everything else. She was married to you. Most of it happened. What happened that way. problem was, away from there, so I called the police, and that's here and there.
It's been the next day. Just ruined your life, ruined my life, ruined Jamie's life, I ruined all my friends' life that supports me. I don't know. I ruined everything. Do I call my foreman? Do I call my foreman and let him say?
As far as going out there,
Yeah.
can you tell us basically where it's at? What we can
No. There's too many. No. There's too many terms.
show us about where it's at.
We just have to go right up to it and at this point.
Like buried in something, or
Yeah, there's
maybe
that's what I feel horror about. They're a freaking oil tank. There's no one else to do. Please God, forgive me for
She said, "I'm going to come out here if we did this."
I wanted to tell you first.
They probably won't do that now. Another use them 6 o'clock. I don't think they got enough to give me the class one. I just make sure that I can do some stuff before it comes across free news or something.
I'm gone.
Yes, sir.
They're gone.
She said, if you ever cheat on that on the parish, you bring back and be tenfold. This is ridiculous. This is why you doing that.
I knew it was going to happen coming here today. I've never taken a polygraph before, but I know what was going to happen.
Just a matter of time. On the babies and
Just because me, you don't know how unstable she was.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
with the last option is some state withheld. Bipolar. This is okay, before.
I'm only here for a very long time.
Sometimes I have no idea what he was doing looking right there.
Call that person back that we called.
Yeah. Easier if call the police. I didn't happen that way, so like I said, you don't want to do it a time like that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think. Go to your home and maybe special.
I did too, we're not again. They have the locks.
Oh, yeah, lock.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to text my daughter, have her go to my house before my wife might find out. This ain't gonna be on the news anytime soon, as far as.
No, not tonight. I can't imagine tonight, no. I don't really have much say in that, but I can't see that. Do you want me to take you out to the lobby and you can go to the bathroom and then text your wife and stuff, talk to them?
I want to go outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna go outside.
Just watch the press people around.
Yeah, I'll see if I'm out there while you're
You want your water? You want to take your water with you?
Yeah.
We're going to try to do our best to make sure that we don't stand to gain anything by broadcasting any of this. That's not what law enforcement is ever really about. So we're going to try our best to handle that as discreetly as possible, but they're pretty good at what they do too.
So I'm not around here neither, are you?
I've only been here a few years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not by the lawyer or something, or not by the defender or somebody else.
We can talk about that
later.
Yeah.
Get your phone. You got it. Okay. Let's go this way. Alright, we'll go.
So if you're for it, we'll talk a little bit more. I think we have a picture of, is it Survey 319? I think we have a picture. Kind of walk you through that. I'm sure you have a ton of questions for us about, how your night, month, and weekend's going to look. So Tammy, I was just telling him, I wanted to show him that picture.
Yeah.
And then we're going to talk a little bit about how the rest of the night's going to go.
That looks familiar to you. What is that?
It's the PRC Survey 319.
Okay. Whereabouts? Just Shanann and the girls.
How old is this picture?
Today.
That's today.
Okay, can you work it for me? Yes. I think it's the paper. It's just gonna be the S for Shanann. Okay, and where are the girls at?
Here.
In these?
Mm-hmm.
So which one is, do you know which one?
Are they in the tanks? Can somebody who doesn't know what they're doing open those? Okay, it's easy to open them.
What's in the tanks?
It's a mixture of oil and water.
So was a sheet found down here?
Mm-hmm.
Where's that from?
That was what Shanann was wrapped in.
What about the girlies? What were they wrapped in? Just in the pajamas? Not their blankets or anything? Where did their blankets and toys and stuff go?
Probably a little back on the or something right here.
Where did you shut them or put them?
It was right here, but
So, how did you do this out? I'm assuming that's under dirt. How did you take that?
I had a shovel in the back of my truck. Still with it.
There's like a work shovel. Is it still there? How was Shanann dressed?
Shirt and underwear.
So what she got into bed with? Do you remember what color her shirt was or her underwear?
I think the shirt was either black or gray. Underwear was probably blue.
How much time passed, do you think, from the time that she was back in the bed until you put them in the truck?
I'm not sure.
we talking minutes, hours, something else?
From when I left the house.
No, like from when you got her into bed to when you put her in the trunk. How long a time was that?
So like from when Shanann in my truck, from the bed to the truck.
Yeah, from your master bed to the truck, yeah.
Minutes.
Okay. Because you talked about covering her up or something.
Yeah. And the sheet.
Is there anything else about anything out here that has stuff that you've left in certain spots, or you sure their blankets and toys aren't going to be in there as well?
Not because it was right here with the sheet.
Can you do me a huge favor and just write your name on the bottom? Just so I know that we didn't make those marks. I'm just going to write the date on it, okay? 8/15/18 and 5/56.
Was your wife wearing any shorts or pants or anything just under? Okay. Do you remember what they look like?
Blue.
Okay. Okay. And the girls, do you remember what their pajamas were?
They're both nightgowns.
Okay.
Celeste, I think, was that pink one with the curves on it.
Okay.
I think Bella's was there, a unicorn or believe on it or something.
Okay. So it sounds like, it feels like to me, now we know pretty well how to go get them. Is there anything else we need to know?
About how to get them?
Yeah. Does someone have to climb up to the top and unscrew something and then lower something down to get them?
They're it's just a hatch on the top, and they're 20-foot tanks.
How far down are they?
Wherever the food level was in the tank, I'm not sure.
Okay. What was it when you were there?
I don't know.
Okay.
I wasn't looking into that.
Okay. All right.
You may go out there or no?
I don't think so. Would you prefer not to?
I didn't know if you needed help getting there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think once we got that picture, because we didn't really know how much about the location that the other police officers knew. But it sounds like they knew somehow right how to get to 319. So, and I think that's how they got that picture. Does your nanny cam? Do you have a nanny cam, right?
It's a monitor.
Baby monitor. Is it a video one?
So it cycles back and forth.
Between what?
Bella and Cece's room.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is there any chance it records? No? Okay. I'm just wondering, what do you think ultimately made Shanann snap?
Just knowing that I had an affair, and she knew. She just needed me to admit it, and I would admit it.
Yeah. Okay. So we just started talking about, I asked him if there's any chance that the nanny cam could have recorded Shanann doing what she did. And then we were just getting into, what Chris thinks about why she snapped.
Mm-hmm.
He's just saying, distress from knowing about the other girl.
Knowing, but she didn't really know, right? I mean,
In her heart, she knew. She just wanted me to admit it.
Can we talk about a couple tough things? I think we need to get it out of the way and just really get it out, just to make sure you have every chance to explain exactly what happened, and we have every chance to ask questions. So the conversation happened. You go downstairs. She's still upstairs. And then you see what?
I hear just commotion upstairs, just like, you know, like little noises like that.
Okay, sure. Maybe walking around.
Maybe one of the kids is getting up, or if Shanann got up or something.
Okay.
Can't think of it. Continue just packing everything up and ready to go. So I can go back up and just talk to her again, maybe real fast. And go into their room, her master bedroom. She wasn't in there.
Okay, you went there first?
Yeah.
And why did you go up again?
Just to go up and talk to her again.
Okay. So it's not as though that noise made you run up, you just stopped?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Breath anything in the register with me for that. I just looked at the monitor and it was on Bella.
And where is the monitor? Where's the screen that you look at? Is it up or downstairs?
It's upstairs.
Okay, so you go upstairs, look at the monitor.
Yeah, everything's right beside the bed.
Oh, your master bed. Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
beside the bed.
So she's not in her bed.
It's still right there.
Okay.
She wanted to look at it. And it was on Bella. Her covers were pulled back. She was just sprawled out laying there. And then it cycled over. So they got 3, 4, 5 second interval between when it cycles from room to room. And it cycled over to Susie's room. That's when I saw her on top of her. That's when I ran in.
Okay. So can we talk about, again, it's very, very hard to talk about, but it's good to make sure that we understand. We don't want anything to be incorrect or inaccurate or anything like that. Was your wife on top of Cece? What did that look like? I mean, was she straddling her? Okay. And where were they?
In the bed.
On the bed. And so your wife was on top. Was she?
That's when I was walking up from the back.
Okay. So you saw from the back?
Yeah.
Okay. But she was doing this?
It looked like it was like this.
Yeah, okay. And then was Cece face up, face down? What?
Off to the side.
Oh, she was laying on her side. Okay.
And that's when I pulled her off. And
okay.
She was limp and she was blue.
Okay.
There's no movement at all.
Oh, she was limp and blue, or limping and blue?
Limp and blue.
Okay.
It's like her body was like,
right.
You pick her arm up and it just falls.
Okay. And then what happened?
I looked at her and I just got on top of her and
you got on top of Shanann?
Did the same thing.
Okay. Did you have to knock her down?
No.
She was already on the ground?
I just pulled her off on the bed.
Oh, kind of one movement.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not as though you
I didn't
pulled her off.
No. Like I went up, pulled her down and did that. I didn't know. I lost it.
Sure. Okay.
So Shanann was laying on the ground?
On the bed.
On the bed?
Yeah, like when she was on top of you, I saw what was happening. I pulled her, went down. I was on the bed.
How big was the bed? What kind of size is it? Full, clean, you know?
I think it's probably a queen of some sort.
Okay.
I have a picture of it somewhere. I think.
So where was Celeste?
She was all the way up to the top.
To the top?
Yeah. And I went in and pulled Shanann down. It was crossways.
Like
So she was laying this way. That's how it was.
Okay. Well, it's cute room.
Mm-hmm.
So then, is this picture as you're standing in the doorway to go in? Is that where? Okay. And then, so were they closer to this side or this side?
She usually sits in the middle.
Okay. And then, so your wife was right on top of her. You could just see that. And then, did you pull her this way or that way, or?
So it's where her head was on this side.
Right over here?
Yeah.
On the left as you're looking at it? Okay. Did she put up a fight?
I lost it so much that it didn't feel like she did.
Okay. You're a pretty strong dude. Was she yelling? Was she screaming? Was she talking? Was she scratching you? Nothing?
I just felt such anger that nothing, I didn't feel anything.
Okay. Alright.
Like if she did, nothing's on me.
Was it quick? Was it slow? Was it?
I was so numb, it felt like it was over.
Fast? Over fast? Okay.
Felt like
Is it possible her neck's broken?
No. So,
Okay.
I've never broken a bone, so I don't know.
Okay. Alright. Was it a choke like this, or was it like a headlock?
Choke.
Okay.
Can you put your hands out like you had your hands?
Like that.
Like that? And your wife, you saw her with one hand or two hands?
Kind of from the back, I couldn't really tell. I don't know, she was on top of her. And the monitor's not color, it's black and white. Nighttime, it's black and white.
Okay.
It's dark.
Because you went up the stairs, right, to talk to Shanann again? And then, did you think it was weird that she's not in the room where you left her?
So I walked in and looked around and saw the monitor and I saw Bella. And then switched over to CC pretty fast, and that's when I saw that.
Did you have any inkling that between the time that you finished the talk and the time that you found Shanann choking Cece, you had no inkling she was going to do it?
Or be both of those kids more than no.
Okay.
And people in my family have always said she's unstable. My friends have said she's unstable, but I never would have thought in a million fucking years.
Who says she's unstable?
My family, my friend Mark, people that have seen her around me. I don't want to make that picture of her.
Well, it doesn't look good. I'm not gonna lie. Looks actually pretty bad.
Is it possible that when we get these girls, Bella, Cece, and Shanann, is it possible when we get them that we're going to see anything other than the cause of death being her hands?
No.
Okay. And what I mean by that, and I should be very clear, is that some of it's hard to believe that your wife did it.
I know.
Right? You can imagine that.
I know.
Okay. So is it possible that maybe she did one, and then you got Shanann, so you did to Shanann what she did to one of your daughters, and then you had to just do it to the other one? Okay. So is there, that's not what happened?
No.
Okay. Is it possible that, is there any other way where we might see your hands on the girl's neck?
No.
Okay. And you know what I mean? Because when we find their little bodies, we're going to see the diameter of someone's hand and someone's fingers, right? So is that at all possible we're going to see yours?
No.
Okay. All right. And I know it's hard, and I know you're probably getting angry at my question, but we have to ask. Okay.
What do you think of that, Chris?
Let my family down. Let my dad down. Let my mom, sister, nephew, nieces, friends, co-workers. Everybody.
Can I ask you another tough question? Just get it all on the table. When you see Shanann choking, strangling Celeste, and you get her off of Celeste. Did you think about calling an ambulance? Okay.
I see you laying there blue and limp.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've never seen something like that in my life. I mean, she just like lay over, like nothing she wasn't moving at all, no gasp of breath.
So,
She was totally just blue.
So Chris, doing this job for a long time.
I know.
I know a lot about psychology and as far as like what people are thinking. Most parents will never even want to fathom that their kid is dead. Even if their kid's stiff, blue in bed, I mean stiff like been dead all night, they still call an ambulance to see if someone can revive their child. And when the ambulance gets there and they're like, gosh, their kid's been dead all night, like there's nothing we can do. And the parents are like, why are you not doing something? What are you talking about? So that's what we're used to. So that's why I want you to explain to me like what was going on in your head and
the rage I felt for what she did. It just took over.
But do you see that?
I
that kind of was
understand.
weird.
I see where you're coming from.
Most parents would still try and
I
call.
see where you're coming from.
You know. I would hate for Shanann to get a bad rap if she didn't have anything to do with it. You know, it's not fair.
I know.
It's not fair. Like enough bad stuff has happened.
I know.
Like we need to stop the bad stuff from happening. So, you want to tell us the truth?
That is the truth. I want to make sure. So you're good with the public knowing that Shanann killed her daughters? I did not hurt these girls.
Are you okay with the public knowing that Shanann?
Yes, because I did not hurt these girls.
Chris, I'm not sure I believe you.
I don't think you meant to.
I
don't think you meant to.
I didn't hurt them.
You didn't save them either. You know?
I know that. I know that.
So that doesn't make sense either.
None of this makes sense. Nothing like why she would be there. None of this makes sense.
Are you sure Shanann didn't catch you in Celeste?
No, my God, no.
Chris, you can imagine that we're pretty cynical in our jobs, right? And tonight we've had to talk a lot about a lot of things. And don't get mad, but what it looks like is that you found a new life, and the only way to get that new life was to get rid of the old life. And I think that you killed these girls before their mom came home, and then killed Shanann. And that's what we're kind of left, that's what we have to believe, because it just doesn't make sense. I mean, to her point, if I walked in and my kid was decapitated, I'd call an ambulance, right? So
knowing there's no hope.
It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't add up. So either you're this monster who says, I just want this young, hot girlfriend, so I'm going to kill everyone and hope it works out, or something. So I think we're very, very close to the truth, but not quite there yet. So if you're not that monster...
I'm not a monster. I didn't kill my babies.
Okay. So, tell us what actually happened.
I told you what happened.
I know, but, we're getting later into the day. We've done this a few times, and we talk. Then we show you a little bit of what we're working with, some evidence and facts that we know, and then we kind of get our way to the truth. So, okay.
Everything I've told you. Truth.
So what's going to happen when their cause of death comes back to you? For the girls?
Not going to.
Okay.